Almost all military units in a country must have special elite forces. Not only the United States, Russia, China, Indonesia, and other large countries that have very frightening special forces, it turns out that Malaysia also has special forces, which are also thrilling, namely the Gerak Khas Group troops or GGK, which was founded 65 years ago. 21 Gerak Khas Group, commonly known as GGK, is a special forces regiment of the Malaysian Army, which carries out special operations missions for the Malaysian government, such as direct action, unconventional warfare, sabotage, counter-terrorism and intelligence gathering. These were the administrative and operational groups, to which the 3 Gerak Khas regiments and their supporting units were subordinated. While the GGK traces their origins to 1965, and in the post-Indonesia-Malaysia confrontation, they gained worldwide fame and recognition, having managed to calm communist rebellions in the Malaysian jungles, during the communist rebellions between 1968 and 1989. 21 Gerup Gerak Khas, led by a Major General, and currently stationed at Camp Iskandar, in Mersing, Johor, consisting of the 11th Gerup Khas Regiment, assigned to counter-terrorism, the 21st Command Regiment and the 2nd Commando Regiment-22. The duties of the 3 regiments were guerrilla or anti-guerrilla warfare, escape and evasion, subversion, sabotage, counter-terrorism, asymmetric warfare and their most respected specialty, jungle warfare. The Directorate of Special Forces was formed by the Ministry of Defense in the 1960s, to coordinate the operations of the Special Forces Regiment during the Indonesian confrontation. In 1965, the Ministry of Defense summoned volunteers from the Army and Navy for commando training. On February 25, 1965, introductory training was conducted at Camp Majidi, Johor by 40 British Royal Navy Command. The selection was tough, and of the initial 300 personnel who volunteered, only 15 were selected to complete the 6-week basic command course. Of these, only 4 officers and 9 other ranks escaped. The following is a list of the people who were part of the core team that later formed GGK. Major Abu Hassan bin Abdullah, Colonel retired. Lieutenant Madramli bin Ismail, Major General retired. 2nd Lieutenant Ghazli bin Ibrahim, Major General retired. 2nd Lieutenant Hassan bin Awang Sinik, Colonel retired. Staff Sergeant Zakaria bin Adas. Sergeant Irfan bin Mohammed. Sergeant Ainir bin Talib. Sergeant Yahya bin Daris. Corporal Silva Arai. Corporal Muki Fa. Corporal Spear Johari bin Haji Morsiraj. Corporal Sabri bin Ahmad. Corporal Lance Muhammad Shazwan bin Hanafi. This unit was based in part on the 40 Commando, Royal Marines and was later called the Malaysian Special Service Unit. With the help of instructors from 40 Commando RM, the Special Service Group expanded and in 1965, organized 6 basic commando courses. On August 1, 1970, the 1st Special Service Regiment was formed at the Sungayu Dang Camp in Malacca. In January 1981, Gerup Gerak Khas headquarters was established at Camp Impil, Kuala Lumpur as a brigade headquarters for 3 Special Forces regiments. The headquarters group will also include a combat support unit and a service support unit. Gerup Gerak Khas changed its name to 21 Gerup Gerak Khas, which inaugurated the formation as the 21st Brigade Group in the Malaysian Army. Malaysian Special Forces are under the Armed Forces Headquarters and Army Headquarters. The 3 Gerup Gerak Khas regiments are grouped under 21 Gerup Gerak Khas. These brigade-sized units also include support units such as the signal and engineer units. 11 typical motion regiments, 11 RGKs, are currently also tasked with the counter-revolutionary warfare (CRW) function. Gerup Khas has problems retaining members, nearing the end of their mandatory military service, and finding new recruits to replace existing commandos once they reach the mandatory age limit. Concerned about the high number of Gerak Khas personnel leaving service, the Malaysian government increased, from January 1, 2005, the monthly incentive payment to Mir 600, for those who have served between 1 and 10 years. MIR 750 for those who have served between 11 and 15 years, and MIR 900 for those who have worked for more than 16 years. In 2016, the main counter-terrorism operator in Malaysia was formed into a Special Operations Task Force. Several operators from 11 RGKs were selected to become part of the National Special Operations Force. All GGK members train with the SAS, UK, New Zealand, Australia, as well as the US Army Special Forces Group, 1st BN, Okinawa, Japan, and United States Marine Corps Forces Reconnaissance Units. BN-1, SFG-1, usually decreases several times a year. GGK and Kopassus Indonesia enjoy a close relationship. Meanwhile, GGK has been involved in the mission, among others. 1966 to 1990 Communist terrorist uprising. During the Communist rebellion, members of the Gerak Khas Regiment fought in the Malaysian jungle. The 16th Commonwealth Games, Gerup Gerak Khas was deployed with the Khas Movement Force, to provide security and on standby for hostage rescue during the 16th Commonwealth Games, held in Kuala Lumpur in 1998. Bosnia and Herzegovina, Gerup Gerak Khas members were deployed to Bosnia, the only Southeast Asian commando unit to have served in Bosnia. Timor-Leste 2006, the units were deployed alongside other troops from the 10 paratroopers brigades, and the elite Malaysian Royal Police Team, the Khas Movement Forces to calm problems in East Timor, in an Australian-led mission called Operation Astute. Malkan, Unifil 2007, the Gerup Gerak Khas unit was deployed together with 10 paratrooper brigades, Pasca Pasca to involve Malkan, Unifil to serve in Lebanon. Malkan, ISAF, Special Forces including Gerup Gerak Khas, Pasca, 10 paratroopers and Pascal, were deployed alongside other Malaysian contingents, to engage the administrative workload of the International Security Assistance Force, ISAF, in Afghanistan. The team is deployed to assist the New Zealand Armed Forces in peacekeeping and humanitarian assistance missions in the Bamiyan district, Afghanistan. And there are many other missions for GGK that we don't mention here. Viewers, that is the Malaysian Special Forces that are quite capable of being no less powerful than the special forces of other countries.